Good morning. It is around 9 o'clock in the morning. I think it's May 7th. Survived this thunderstorms. Damp out today. Not sure how far we're going. I think this could be a 70% chance of rain. So not sure how much videoing I'm going to do today, but we'll see. There you go. A little bit of a view. I think because of yesterday, getting all caught up. There's some of the movies, like, you'll notice that are not quite in order, so you'll have to figure it out, go by date. But from now on, hopefully, I've got this snafu figured out until the next snafu. Alright, this is the famous Kefir oak. Forgot how many feet around it is. It's supposed to be one of the biggest and oldest. It certainly is huge. Let's see, I can't give you any. I'll just put my trekking poles there. Just give you some kind of idea. That's how my trekking poles are. So it's quite big. I think it could be like 18 feet. I know it's in the AWOL guide, so you can look it up. I think the fog is starting to creep in. So I started listening to these books. Well, the first one I thought was a book. Apparently it's a podcast. Talking about like these mysteries. Of course, the first one's about, I think it was like Elkins, Illinois, a strange creature, three-legged creature with glowing eyes that had been seen in the 70s and small town in Illinois. So you never know what you might see out here. If I see Bigfoot, I'm gonna see if I can offer him some water, get some DNA on that bottle. So, or some beef jerky, I don't know. I don't have beef jerky on me. Anybody want to ship me any? I'll take it. The day is nothing but a slog fest. Rocks, slippery. You're not going to have much video, so it's one of these days where if I came to an intersection, there's an opportunity to grab a hostel for 20-25 bucks, I will have no problem doing it. On a good note, there's no shortage of water. Like 1:30, past the shelter, didn't even bother stopping. Not even gonna bother stopping. I'm already embracing the suck. But I know there's a road nearby. Maybe I can call and get a shuttle into town and get out of this mess. Who knows? Stay tuned for further developments. Good morning, it is May 8th. Gotta find a way to cross this river. Alrighty then. Yes, I had to go up a little bit. The little lady, she's going back to the road. She didn't come back on this side of the river. A little chilly today. I ended up popping out There's a camper over there. That guy was doing trail magic when I left Petersburg, and they were over there. I came out, and he gave me a drink, and I was sitting there chatting with him. And then these two ladies came out that I had passed earlier with their dog, and then another one pulled up in a truck, and they were all going to Four Pines Hostel, and they said, "You want to hop in?" And it was like donation based, so for $20 I got a room. So now we're gonna go to the Audie Murphy monument sometime today. But I'm just gonna make sure she gets back on trail before I leave, because I'll be faster. And she didn't invite me to, because they're doing like truck swapping. They said you can hop in our truck tonight and go back to the hostel if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. I think the weather's gonna get better. But for $20 I got out of the rain. Heck yeah, it was an interesting night. That rain's full the river. It's gonna be a cloudy day. After that, it's supposed to be nice. God, is that who I think it is? They love their bridges. Not much water. A little stream. A little bouncy. A little steep. Alrighty, so a little cold today. Heading to the Audie Murphy Memorial. I think it's a side trail, but it's a must-see. Most decorated veteran of World War II, and he was a famous actor at his time. So I stayed at the Four Pines last night. There's three ladies that picked me up. They're car hopping, and the one who's 70 something, I thought she was gonna get in a fight with the big tattoo guy who's kind of running the place, because she was up cooking eggs around 4 o'clock in the morning. And she says because she's slow and she has to get started early. But she had her headlamp on. She didn't have it on red, which is a big no-no. And they were going back and forth. He's like, "Get out of here." And she's like, "Beat me up then." He didn't beat her up, but then she finally found a red headlamp, so I think hers might be like mine, where I didn't realize I had a red lamp until I saw it on in my pouch, and I realized I just have to hold the button down longer. So she's gonna check that out. They're going back there today because they're car flipping, hiking, whatever you call it. So they're going back the other day. They said I'm more than welcome to join them, but with the weather being nice, I'm gonna keep on going to Petersburg. We got like Tinker Cliff, Dragon's Tooth, and McAfee Knob. I'm not sure what the order is, but that's the goals coming up soon. Oh, there's a big number coming up soon too. Should be hitting that today. Stay tuned. All right, and this is for Ice Cream's family. I just passed her by. I got dropped off where I left off yesterday. Just passed her by. Come across that first bridge, and there she is on the right, waving at me. So she's not that far behind me. I'm sure she'll catch up. But chatted with her for a couple minutes, and I just gotta keep going and get warmed up. It's gonna be cloudy all day. A little bit of something. Boy, that ridge over there looks nice and flat. All things considered. Just like yesterday, wanting a sign from the trail, what to do. I got another sign for the trail, from the trail, what to do. I guess I'm gonna take a break. The trail gives. There we go. Audie Murphy Monument. We will definitely go and pay our respects to the most decorated World War II veteran in American history. And I believe he came back and became an actor. If I'm not mistaken, and I'll find out when I get to the top. I thought he died in a plane crash up here. And this is why it's up here. All sorts of mementos. Don't have much to offer them. I'll leave them my little Popeye stamp. So, the other two ladies that I was with, got a ride with, just passed me. They'll be up to the memorial shortly. The older one, called Troublemaker, she goes by the trail name of Titanium. And so one got off with me. They're doing what they call, I think they call it key swapping. Basically, two of them are heading southbound today, and the other one's going to head north. They're going to pass each other and hand off the car keys to the person going north, and they'll pick up the car at the trailhead and then go back south, pick them up, and then they're all going back to the hostel. And they invited me to stay. I wanted to go to the hospital. They just asked me if I was going to push on, and I'm pretty sure I'm just going to push on. So it'll be kind of fun though. There's a pretty good cheeseburger at the store, so can't turn that down. I could go for some coffee right now, but we didn't stop at the store, so who knows? Getting closer to Daleville, and looks like this place is a supply right off trail there. You can go right in town, so we'll see. I'm playing by ear as usual. In the meantime, we keep on going up on the ridge. Slight views. Huh? Look at that. Didn't see none of this yesterday. Old village down there. I could use a hamburger right now. Yeah, nobody responded. I'll just keep on keeping on. Alright, coming up to Trout Creek parking. There's the lady's truck if I want to catch a ride back to the hostel, but it's not going to happen. It's too early. And this looks like Virgil Lee, corn dog. Welcome to Miller Cove. Nice. Some soda. I'm going to have me a Dr. Perky. Doesn't take much for Trail Magic. This is just Food Lions brand, but everything's appreciated as far as I'm concerned. Thank you, guys. This must be Trout Creek, and those stairs. Well, there's a bunch of goals right there. Dragon's Tooth, store. Alright, see what this shows us. Nice ridge over there. I think I might be walking pretty soon. This is not quite Dragon's Tooth. This may be his baby tooth. Oh, people, check this out. It's not etched in stone, but I just checked my GPS. 700. Woo woo! Man, I can't describe it. You gotta see it for yourself. It's like somebody laid out a carpet. I know there was a store on the sign, AT, long ways back, and there's a store down there. Hope I have to go buy it. Ice cream time. Okay, just to reiterate, Virginia is not flat. Virginia is not easy. So remember that, kids. If you're planning a through hike, there are some nice segments granted, but don't buy all the myths. Virginia is for lovers, though. That's just a fact. The trail is going to make me earn Dragon's Tooth. Virginia is not flat. Virginia is not easy. What a view. Check out these teeth. Nice. That nice house down there. Holy mackerel. I think it must be the molar here. Well, he said we can go around here and you can try to climb up the Dragon's Tooth. Now, I'm not sure how far I want to climb up the Dragon's Tooth. But they say the views are epic. Got water here, so not sure where I gotta go from here. It's sketchy getting up. I'm not sure how I'm gonna get down. I had to do some stretching. That's like on the edge of the tooth. That is the top, but I don't think I'm going up there. Here you go, people. Alright, done with Dragon's Tooth. That was a little side trail. Parking lot. AT. We go this way. And I was talking to a local guy up there. I asked him, I said, I saw a sign back there I've never seen on trail before, where it said store 7 miles. I said, is there a store by the parking lot? And he didn't think so, but he wasn't sure. So, on my behalf, I think he was hoping I was wrong. But I got to chit chat with him and tell him what I was doing. So maybe one day they'll do that. Alright, a bit of a rock scramble here. Okay, so there is a store. I just got on the road. If I go behind me, back 2/10 of a mile, it's the hostel I stayed at yesterday. So this is taking me back to the kind of the main drag. I think it's 624, and I just take a left, and the store's right there. So it's a quarter-mile walk. It's like 3:30-ish. So I'm gonna go. I was tempted to go the other 2/10 of a mile back to the hostel, but I'm like, nah, I think I'm just gonna go to the store, get something to eat and drink, and get back in the woods. I got time. So it's 5 o'clock. And it's kind of funny how I came out of that trail right on the road where the hostel is from last night. And, you know, there's a sign there, 2/10 of a mile up the road. For another $20, I could have a nice bed for the night. But banged a left and went to the store. Got another cheeseburger, thing of Pringles, a big liter of iced tea, and a couple of ice cream sandwiches. Talked to the local guy who was outside sitting, and sure enough, here comes the Honda Ridgeline with the 3 ladies that I got a ride with the other day, and they wanted to know if I was going back to the hostel, but I wasn't. Then I get back to Trailhead. There's a lady and a young kid that I met. They're both from Maine, and I haven't seen them in ages, and they had taken a Nero Zero, and they were just getting back on trail. So, kind of interesting to people you see that you haven't seen in a while. There were 3 young hikers that came to the store, but they didn't seem to be very sociable. So, I didn't strike up a conversation with them. But, there's some nice tent sites just back there within earshot of the road. I could easily have camped there and head back to the store for breakfast, but nope. I don't have to cook tonight. That's a good thing. So I think if I do like another 5 miles, I'll get a 20 banger in, but you know, maybe I'll go further than that. If I can do 29, that'll cover the 9 I didn't do yesterday. I want to keep up my average, but we'll see. We got a situation here. Utterly disturbing. Right in my trail. I hope there's no problems. Not for children's eyes. Everywhere. They kick my butt. I'm gonna keep on going. That's a big one right there. Gonna be coming sniffing my butt. Mama, baby. Alright, back to my walk. So, looks like the other night, but I don't have to worry about a storm tonight. So if I have to walk more than I intended, I think I had to walk like, I don't know, 5 or 6 to make my 20 for the day, in spite of going to the store and having a little downtime. So we're just gonna keep on going. If you would have told me, hey Popeye, at age 59 plus, you're going to be walking in the middle of a field somewhere in East Nowhere, Virginia, I would have said, you're nuts. But here I am, killing it, 700 miles plus. See if we can knock 4 of them 100-mile weeks out and we can be out of Virginia in no time. You see what I see? I see uphill. Hey, well that's usual for Popeye. Uphill, right when you want to set up camp. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Currently following the river. But I have a sneaking suspicion eventually we're going up. And this almost looks like somebody camped right here too. But we're gonna keep on this way. Just came from there. We gotta go way, way, way up yonder. Just to get back into the woods. Start looking for a campsite, I guess. We'll see.
That's all, folks.